Good morning, Stallions. I'm Enel Dizalval, and today is May 15th, and this is episode 7 of Stallion TV Alive, and week 7 of Zoom classes.
And I'm Zubi, and on today's show, we'll be giving you the latest on COVID-19, graduation, Starlet auditions, game and movie reviews, birthdays, and so much more.
So kick up your boots, Stallions, because you're watching Stallion TV Alive. Seniors, tonight is prom night. Make sure to glam yourselves up and be ready to light up your room for this magnificent night. There will be many surprises, and the announcement of prom king and prom queen will happen. This is a night you cannot miss, seniors.
Also, some more information for seniors. Pay close attention to the following announcement. You should have all received an email from Ms. Martinez regarding picking up your cap and gown. Every senior should have also received an email with a time slot to pick up your cap and gown. Make sure that on Tuesday, May 19th, you arrive at the high school campus during the time that you were given to pick up your cap and gown.
Students, if you're interested in being a part of the Starlets, today is the last day to submit your virtual audition video. So send in your videos to mabadi@somersetsilverpalms.net to potentially be a Starlet next school year.
As we are in week 7 of Zoom classes, we should all be pretty familiar with how everything works out. But for anyone who might have forgotten, remember that you have to log into first period every Friday for attendance. If not, you will be marked absent. Since we have been in quarantine, a lot of teachers have been putting maximum effort into making sure that students are getting the proper education that they deserve, which a main task in all of this is inputting grades.
With that being said, let's take a look at how the process of inputting a single grade goes.
Good morning, Stallions. This is Mr. Ernsberger, and I'm wondering if any of you Stallions have actually thought about, in these crazy times, how difficult it is for a teacher to actually put in a grade. I mean, I sat and I thought about this one day because I realized it was taking a really long time for me to just put one grade in for one student. So I was going to share my screen here on the Zoom so that you could see exactly how long it takes for teachers to put in a grade. I don't know if it's the same for everybody. Let me start my camera over here. Now I have a stopwatch over here. I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna just let the time go. I'm not gonna explain what I'm doing, but just suffice to say, these are the steps that if you're doing grades and you're doing them properly, if you're taking all the right steps, this is how long it takes to put in one grade. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. And start. All right. Grade 3. Submissions. We're going to look at Julio. Julio sent his in a, so now I have to save it, and then it downloads, and then I have to open it and look at it and look at his answer. There it is. And then I would have to read it. I would close it. I have to make sure that I mark it completed. Otherwise, it's not going to be marked complete over here. I have to refresh that to make sure that it's done. Go back here, refresh this to make sure that it has gone down. And then finally go to the gradebook grid. And for Julio, make sure that I change his grade properly. And so then there, stop. Now that took closer to a minute. Because that one had to open up the Word document. So I don't know if you guys care about how long it takes for teachers, but I just thought it was important for you to know. All right, so that's it, guys. That is what your teachers have to go through in order to give you a grade. And I read that one really quick. It was a very short answer. Some of your teachers are spending a whole lot more time reviewing and reading your answers. So make sure you keep that in mind and just love your teachers. Okay, back to the studio.
Thank you, Mr. E. Starting off with our first production company, here goes Apex Survivors with the latest information on COVID-19.
Good morning, Science. According to worldometers.info, There are currently on the national scale 1,387,000 COVID cases with 81,900 deaths and 262,000 with 225 recoveries. Now on to Victor for more on COVID.
More recent news about the coronavirus. According to Florida COVID-19 response, there are a total of 42,000 cases in Florida with almost a total number of 1,800 deaths. Testing a total of 561,000 people, only 40,000 were tested positive. Recently, parks and other public locations have opened up, but safety and distance should always be considered when visiting these places. Always wear gloves and masks and keep yourself clean at all times.
Thank you, Apex survivors. We know that during these times it is hard to stay positive with everything that is happening, but remember, Stallions, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. But until then, we have to stay positive and stay safe.
With all of us being stuck at home, there isn't much to do but some trick shot challenges like water bottle flipping or simply throwing a piece of paper into the garbage from a distance. So, here's Velu Productions with a few trick shot challenges that have been keeping them entertained.
Good morning, Stallions. My name is Carlos Mencia, the associate producer for Velu Productions, and we're here to present to you this week some little challenges and trick shots we do to keep us company during quarantine. Now, on to Sebastian Perez.
Thanks, Carlos. And now, a short video on how I do trick shots during the break. Man, that was pretty darn good. Let's see here. Absolutely delicious. Sir, right where it went. Right there. Right there. I'm
I'm Samantha and I'm gonna try to land 3 water bottle flips. That's all for me. Now on to Ella.
Thank you, Samantha. And here's my trick shot. My trick shot will be trying to make it into the bowl on the table. I never miss, man.
I told you I never miss. Watch this. I never miss. I never miss.
Thank you, and on to Gary.
Thank you, Elo. Trick shots is something that I adore doing since I was a kid, and now that I have time to do it since I'm home all the time. You know, like a couple hours a day, I always have to try new things.
Here you go. Oh, that was close.
Thank you for tuning in into Velu Productions, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, Velu Productions. Sebastian's trick shot was quite an impressive one. On last week's show, Dylan reviewed some Xbox games that he has, as well as some other stuff from their group. So let's see what Epic Productions has for us this week.
Hello everybody, it's me, Dylan from Epic Productions, and we're gonna review more video games because I'm still out of Lego sets to review. Today, we will be reviewing Birds of Steel. Birds of Steel is an amazing World War II video game. You are in an airplane. Who could have guessed? And you fly around destroying other airplanes. You have to shoot at bad guys and get the epic W to win. It is an online multiplayer game with a nice little single player campaign. Very fun. I've had this game for many a years, as you can tell by the console and the GameStop label that is no longer there. Have a good Friday.
So what I've been doing to keep myself sane is playing Chinese checkers. I've played it with my brothers, I've played it with my dad, even with my mom. You could play up to 6 players if you wanted to. But I've mostly been playing it against like one-on-one. And the objective of the game is just going across the board, but making your own paths or even using your opponent's pieces or your pieces to like skip ahead and skip pieces just so you can make it to the other side quicker. It's pretty fun and I'd recommend giving it a try. Now on to Alejandro.
Thank you, Sebastian. Good morning, I'm Alejandro Diaz. Today I'm going to be talking about the popular entertainment streaming service Hulu. According to Digital Trends, Hulu is one of the most popular streaming services around, with an extensive library and plenty of original content. Unlike cable, there are no hidden fees or equipment rentals. The $12.99 monthly subscription also comes with ESPN and Disney Plus, so it is a good option for entertainment. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Epic Productions. If you need some new shows or movies to watch, check out the streaming platform Hulu, like Alejandro said, or just watch some of these movie recommendations from PNN Productions.
Hi, this is Nicholas Perez with PNN Movie Reviews, and I'm here to tell you guys about some amazing movies you guys should watch during quarantine. The first movie is called Inception. It's about a group of thieves who can go into people's dreams and steal information or plant ideas into their minds to make them believe that they came up with the ideas themselves. They use this talent in order to fulfill business proposals or to obtain some sort of financial gain. I think you guys will really like it, and I think you should check it out. The second movie is an 80s classic, and it's called Back to the Future. It's about a man and a scientist who can go back in time with their DeLorean car. They end up going back in time 30 years, and they actually go on a pretty funny and cool adventure. You guys should check it out. Now on to Nicholas Rodriguez with PNN Movie Reviews.
Hey Stallions, my name is Nicholas Rodriguez. I'm with PNN, and here's another movie review. One movie that I recommend that's a classic is Terminator. You know, that's a great movie, a great action movie, and you guys should definitely check that one out. And also, you should check out Jaws. Jaws is an amazing action movie also, and I totally recommend it. Now on to Philip Manfredi.
Hey, this is Philip Manfredi from PNN. I'm here to recommend you a movie. The movie I recommend is Indiana Jones, specifically Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a great movie, got lots of action, a lot of mystery, and it should be a good movie to watch during this quarantine. Hope you like it.
Thank you, PNN Productions. Make sure that you guys go check out the movies that they recommended. Now, let's see what Trust Dudes has been doing this week.
Alright, so I know how to be a punk rock star pretty much since I've watched like all the videos you can find on the internet. Alright, so you spread your legs apart as far as you can, and then once you start playing the song, you must head bop your head to the maximum potential, and then you have to play the best song that you've ever played in your whole life, even if it's the simplest thing. So you just play one note, you're... Yeah! And then you gotta hop. Go. So pretty much I'm a punk rock star now.
Since quarantine has started, I've actually been doing something I never thought I would do, and that's reading. I'm reading this series called Fullmetal Alchemist. This is actually volume 3. It's a Japanese manga, so it's backwards compared to a normal book, but it's all completely in English, and it's, you know, they've also adapted it into a show that I watched. It's pretty good, so I'm looking forward to finishing this over break.
Thank you, Trust Dudes. Now it's time for a student favorite segment, Birthdays with Zuby.
Stallion TV Live and Birthdays with Zuby would like to wish a very happy birthday today to Demi Fry. On Sunday, Yarelis Ayala, Jalen Leiva, Junior Menendez. On Monday, Diana Noah. On Tuesday, Angelina Hunter, Brandon Del Toro. On Wednesday, Noberta Ortiz, Christina Clark, Philip Manfredi, Caroline Valdez. Thursday, Josue Chavez, Eli Casco. And on Tuesday also, it would be Alex Carreras' birthday. We miss you, Alex. Once a stallion, always a stallion. See you around the set, Stallions.